Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Atari Vault. Today is going to be the last day we do the Realsports series. It's been a mixed bag. It's been totally a mixed bag. Tennis was pretty good, I think. We can say that. Football, we did not do well in football. We did not do well in football. We did fairly well in boxing. I think that's pretty fun. I think we definitely see where they came up with the idea for all the well, for Punch-Out! Punch-Out! For me is really like the definitive boxing game. I don't know if that's true for anybody else. Basketball was alright. Baseball was fine. But yeah, that's the entire Realsports lineup. So now here we are with volleyball. Let's go ahead and look at the manual here and see what we have to attack for ourselves. Okay, the first one that's not actually in color. Interesting. A lot of warnings. Probably unnecessary. Oh, and like in 3 languages. So I guess that saves on printing costs, but it also makes for kind of a weird thing to read. Looks like French and German, really? Okay. Did not realize that Atari was big in Germany, but okay, we can go for it. Looks like the English version is just taken out there. Alright, sure. So serving. The computer randomly awards the first serve to either team to pick up the ball. Move your joystick to a top player, connects with the ball, places a red controller button to serve. Once the player is holding the ball, he can only move sideways on the court. He can only move sideways once he holds the ball. Okay. Move your player to meet the ball as it comes over the net. In standard games 1 and 2, your team will set up the ball by passing it back and forth between players before hitting it over the net. In these games, the setup consists of 3 hits unless you spike the ball. So how do you spike? Plus the red button is your player meets the ball, will spike the ball, sending it faster and lower over the net. Player must be at least halfway to the net in order to spike. That totally makes sense. Spiking is really hard to do whenever I play volleyball. Other people seem to be able to do it really simply. So it's interesting that it's called Smash in French and okay, my German is horrible. Schmettern? Something like that. Your joystick controllers with the Atari cartridge. No shit. I guess so. I say no shit. There's joystick controllers, but there's also like 2 other types of controllers, so at least it tells you what type to use. Then Schmetta and control switches. So game select. Use the joystick to move your 2 players. Okay, so we have 2 players. That kind of makes sense. In unison around the court. Of course, it's in unison. We normally have things done in unison with the Atari Realsports series or any sports series. Okay, press the red controller button to start a game, serve the ball, or spike the ball. Okay, so they should... I think what it said is that they will automatically bounce the ball between the 2 players until you're ready to spike it or serve it up. Alright, then we can do that. What does the difficulty switch do? Difficulty determines the speed of the players. Difficulty switch is set to A. Your players move slowly. When it's set to B, they move fast. Alright. Scoring. In each volley, the serving team receives a point for every ball the other team reaches. Yeah, no shit. That's usually how it's supposed to go. That's why I don't understand, football, where it's 7 points or 3 points or 2 points or 7.5 points, 6.3. I don't know. I have no idea. But this actually makes sense to me. Okay, 1 point per ball. That makes sense. Use the shadow of a ball as a point of reference. Okay, so they're going to have a shadow again, same as they did for tennis. Alright. Once the sun sets, the shadow disappears. Excuse me? Excuse me? The sun will set? Try to keep your player's feet on the shadow. But once the sun sets, your shadow disappears. Why the hell would you why would you model the sun setting? I don't understand. Taking advantage of your ability to go outside the court, you can often salvage a setup hit out of bounds by your teammate. So, the sun's gonna set. I guess, okay, so if you're playing volleyball and you're having a lot of fun and you're decent shape so you don't get winded easily, I don't necessarily admit any of those criteria, then you can just play and play and play and play and play and play and play, and then oh, hey, look, the sunset. And at that point, you've played, 6 games. All right. Sure, so the sun will set. That's interesting. We'll see how that works out here. Alright, so how is this different from Pong? I guess because there's a net and we can go towards it. Pong, we could only move along the sides up and down, right? Well, remember, as soon as we get the ball, Or as soon as one of our players touches the ball, we can only move side to side. We can only move up and down. That's what I really mean is up and down, not side to side. We can only move up and down as soon as we touch the ball. As soon as we let go of the ball, then we can move up. But then we need to be really careful about how this works. So this is without shadows, I guess, and this is with shadows. So, okay, depending on whether the sun is up, or then I guess when it's black is when the moon is up. We'll wait for it to turn black here. Okay, it's like a setting sun now. But yeah, apparently we're playing on the beach. Because those would be the waves rolling in on the top, right? And this would be nighttime. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I think we're gonna be blue. But I don't actually know. Alright, one player with setups. I think that's fair. One player without setups. I don't know what that means. But okay. Player 2 speed. I'm gonna set both of us to slow. Just because for tennis it said to do that. And that seems like something that could help me out a little bit. So let's play this. Okay, yeah, we're totally blue side. Alright. Oh, nope. Okay, I screwed that up. No. Okay, the trouble is we hit the ball, and that's it. Alright, anytime you're ready. No, I keep knocking it. Okay, you know what? No. At least they're not saying that as soon as it touches the bottom, that's done. Okay, there we go. No, how was that not a score? That was a total point. I call bullshit. Okay, that should have been... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So apparently they can't hit with shit either. There we go. There we go. No! Okay. No, see, that should have been a point. That was totally a point. Okay, that was a point for some reason, but the other one wasn't. I don't understand. I don't get it at all. Alright. Oh, man, I thought I was right under that. I thought for sure I was right under that. Okay, you know what? Being slow, I think, is actually going to be a detriment here for both sides. So I can only go up so far. Sure. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, that was their side. Okay, that totally makes sense. There we go. There we go. Spike it. Spike it. No, didn't spike it. Good animations on these guys, though. I mean, they're a little minimalist. I'll admit that. But still. Excuse me? Did it bounce under the net? It must have bounced under the net. There we go. Okay, bounce at the other guy. Oh, good play. Good play. I'm not even mad. Oh, what the actual hell? Okay, no. No, no, no. We're too slow. Too slow. Both go fast here. It's kind of weird also it has the sound of the ocean in the background, in case you're wondering what that was. Okay, see, that should have been a point. Okay? In any games I play, that would be a point from my side. Okay, what the actual hell, though? I can't seem to get this ball. Right? No! I couldn't go up far enough. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, how is that not a point for me? You let it bounce on the ground too many times, man. Oh, man. Okay, and how is that not a point for you? I'm not understanding the game at all. There we go. How is that not a point for me? Game, you're fucking me up here, man. Okay, see, that was a point for me. Also a point for me, but I think anytime you hit the ball and it goes off sides, it should be a point for the other team. Just saying. Makes sense to me. Oh, we got it. Oh, big plays, big plays. Yeah, there we go. I actually evened it up. Okay, fast play is obviously the way to go here. Oh, he's going to try to spike it. No, no. Okay, that should have been a point for me at the end there, and a point for them. I mean, it would have been like 4-4 at this point. But I really don't understand the scoring system. I guess if we don't hit it at all, it's a definite point for them. But if we do hit it, we can delay it. That seems really weird. I'm also not being lined up correctly. I don't know how I was supposed to do that one. There we go. There we go. Line up. No. Perfect. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, let them worry about it. Okay. Spike it. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough spike. How is that not a point for me? I made them flub the ball. You make them flub the ball, that should totally be a point for your team. Like, that should have been 3-9. I do not understand scoring at all. Okay, now it's 3-9 because we totally didn't hit the ball at all. Okay, I could have sworn I was under the shadow that time. Okay, can only be so far. No, nope, nope. It's really hard to line this up properly. I wouldn't think it would be, but it totally is. Okay, see, that should have been 4-12. I'm just saying. I mean, otherwise, what's the point of hitting the ball? Okay, we're good. Now, see, how is that not... He didn't hit the ball at all. That should have been 4-12. Okay, thank you. Thank you. 4-12. Thank you. Oh, what the actual hell? That was offsides, man. That was offsides. That went off the freaking court. I call bullshit. And we are not going to get ever to the point where the sun's going to go down. I'm pretty sure the game's going to be over before that. No! Oh, dude, I thought it was higher than it was. I think tennis has it right. I think the tennis game has it right because they have it so you can actually, like, understand how high the ball is. It's actually really hard to understand how high the ball is when you're going the side like this. Oh, what the hell? Oh, we just started a new game. Alright, because we fucked up so badly. That's totally fair. Come on, anytime you're ready, man. But yeah, it's really difficult to see. And see, I can only go up so high. That's kind of bullshit. I can't actually go to the end of the line. So that's already kind of messed up. And I can't... There's a whole middle section there that I can't actually get to. That's also kind of messed up. That one I was just too slow. That was my fault. Oh, there we go. What the actual hell, though? I do not understand the scoring at all. I thought I understood volleyball. Now I realize I know nothing. I know nothing. How did I miss that? I'm at the top, man. I can't go any higher. Okay, spike it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now, see, this is kind of volleyball game I like. Okay, now see, that totally was a point for them. I understand that. How is that not a point for me, though? No, man, that should have been a... That should be 1-9. I'm sorry. 2-9 now. Come on, man. Or, you know, 2-10 now. If you make it bounce in the court, even if the other players hit the ball... Excuse me? How is that a point for them? How in the world is that a point for them? If the other ones aren't a point for them, how does that line up? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. So it turns out I don't actually have to hit the fire button. Unless I want to spike the ball or serve. So I've been hitting the fire button anyway, but it doesn't really matter. That's why they're making the serve motion right now. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Bounce it. Yeah, there you go. That should have won a point for me. Okay. Am I just playing by the wrong rules? Is that what's going on here? When I play volleyball, I play by the wrong rules. No wonder people don't want to play with me. It's not that I'm a bad player. It's that I expect there to be points when there should be no points. It's not that nobody wants to play with me. It's just that, you know, I never play volleyball, really. Okay, you know what? We're going to do one more game just because I don't understand, like, anything. And I really want to understand what the criteria is for points. Somehow that was not a point. I think that should have been. Okay, that's a point. That makes sense. Okay. Just spike the ball to each other and then punch it over. They're going to bounce it back up to me. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that should have been a point. I agree. That was good. All right, anytime you're ready. Okay, that should have been a point because I totally flubbed that. Again, totally flubbing. Not being under the shadow. It's actually problematic there. There we go. Good move. And I should get a point for that. How did I not get... Didn't I do exactly the same thing they did? Was made me flub? I mean, isn't that what you're going for? Is trying to make the other team choke a little bit? Okay, for somehow I missed that one. I don't understand how that's possible. Just need to approach the ball, I guess. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why they got a point for me going off sides. Also, does it kind of look like the players are hitting it with their crotch? A little bit, right? A little bit. Okay, there we go. I think that's supposed to be like a head shot. Oh, we totally flubbed that. Okay, we got it. Got it. Oversides. Bounce back. No! Okay, so I think the rule is if the last person touched the ball is the other team and it goes off sides, they get the point. No, that's not the rule because we touched it there and then it went off sides. And they still got the point, so I don't understand at all how this works. Okay, oversides. Okay, we're going to be able to spike it. Spike! Yeah, there you go. And then it just decided to quit the game on me. How does that... What? And it's still 0 to 15. I should have at least gotten a couple of points. I don't understand at all. One more game. I'm going to try to understand this, because I don't get it. I don't get what makes it so you don't get certain points. And how was that not a point for them? That was a clear making me flub the ball type of play. Just like that one was. Okay, that was just over. Oh, see, I can't go up that high. It's like you know that, and you're trying to fuck with me. Okay, spike it. Okay, didn't quite work. Nope, totally just screwed that up. Good. No, I was offsides. No, I was way offsides. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. Bounce it. Okay. I guess because it must have gone under the net. The thing is... Well, okay, so for volleyball, I also don't understand why the net doesn't reach the ground. I think the net should totally reach the ground. It's just that, you know, you're not allowed to hit the net, I guess. Hitting the net would be bad. But going underneath the net is also bad, so why not just make the net hit the ground? Or touch the ground, rather, and then it's totally fine, you know? Then you don't need to have a rule about what happens when it goes beneath the net. Then it's just, you know, when it touches the net. Of course, that's not an issue for me right now. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what's happening right now, is it's touching the net, and then they get a point for that? But why do they get a point if it touches the net? I understand why they get a point if it's offsides. There we go. Yes. No? We're never going to score again, are we? It might not happen. It might not happen. Oh, man. That was awful. It got to 15, and the game's like, you know what? I'm done beating your ass. No, you're not, game. No, you're not. Okay, you're done beating my ass when I say you're done. That sounded dirtier than it probably should have been. Also, they shouldn't be allowed to push it all the way to the point where I can't even touch the ball. I can't... Okay. Could have sworn it touched on their side of the net. Just saying. Okay, that was totally my fault. That hit the wrong side. I was trying to spike it there, but it didn't work. Okay. Spike it. Did not spike. Somehow didn't let me score that. Spike. Spike. Nope, no spike. They're going to serve like crazy. How was that not a point for me, though? Okay, I realize I'm just making the same freaking comments over and over again, but I really don't understand. Also, how is that not a point for them? They should have gotten a point there. Okay, see, now 1-5. It really should be 1-6. The game's trying to be a little forgiving. Being underneath the shadow of this thing is really hard. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. We didn't go anywhere. Alright, whenever you're ready to serve, man. Right to my face. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're always supposed to serve directly. Also, some people play with the rule that a player can only hit the ball once. Yeah, only touch the ball once when it's on your side of the net from the last time. It's like now, none of us should be able to hit the ball. That's not actually true. Well, it depends on how you play. Okay, there we go. We actually got the other side. Oh, but they knocked us back to us. See, that was a point. That totally makes sense. But yeah, I mean, this is totally how my volleyball games usually go. Is, you know, one side hit the ball, they score. That's it. Once I hit the ball, there may be a couple of things that back and forth, and then you know, then somebody scores, and then it's another 5 minutes before the ball's actually like in any kind of play area. Oh, we're getting creamed. We're getting creamed. Okay, well, like I said, it's been a mixed bag for our real sports. I think tennis had it right, but tennis is also only one player. What doing one player volleyball, I don't think is viable in the long term. I think you need at least 4 for volleyball. Alright, you know what? I'm going to call it there. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Real Sports Volleyball. Let's get out of here. But yeah, this has been Real Sports Volleyball in the Atari Vault. I'm Peace Universe, you're Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.